So the intro is gonna play right now. Yes, give us a second.
Good evening. It's time. Yes. On behalf of the Hood Smoker Podcast, we would like to say.
Yeah, I was gonna add a little background to this, but I don't think you can do that. The logo for the mixtape cover or some shit like that. Is there a way to put a background in here?
Smoke, get your drink, get all your big snacks, and get ready for the Hood Smoker Podcast.
Yeah, I don't see an option. It's all good. Because like on StreamYard, you can upload like a background or whatever.
Good Smokers Podcast on Wednesday and Saturday night. Gutta and brotherkingx and Blatonio Todd. Good Smokers Podcast on Wednesday and Saturday night. Gutta and brotherkingx and Blatonio Todd.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though?
Looking for great wine, spirits, and beer fast? Try free and fast curbside pickup at Total Wine and More.
Qron is T-Qron. Tactically question the rappers over negligence. Been doing this in Hawaii and moved it to Vegas and started touring and shit like that. I've been in the game for about 20 years now. Shit, you know what I'm saying? To be honest.
That's what's up, man. Wow, the name, first of all, that's pretty deep, actually. If you don't mind repeating that again, because I like it myself. So, yeah.
Tactically questioning rappers over negligence, because even to this day, and it gets progressively worse. I feel like a lot of the hip hop, a lot of the music that I grew up listening to, was negligent back then, but nothing compared to the negligent, bullshit that we hear in modern day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just feel like that was the reason that I wanted to get into that shit was because I wanted to, man, I want music to be out there the way that I like or I love listening to it. You know what I'm saying? That real hip hop.
What you want to bump? Make sure you want to bump, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. So yeah, that's where that came from. It was a little acronym. You know what I'm saying?
I dig that. No, that's deep.
So how y'all doing, man? Tell me what's going on in Detroit. I still got to make it out there. Jay Gutta trying to get me out there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
This thing.
Crazy. Yeah, I've seen some of his interviews online and stuff, and I haven't gotten the chance to sit down and watch that episode that he did with y'all. But yeah, I know he's got a history.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's a good connect to have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. What do y'all want to talk about today? I'm fine.
Yeah, let's talk about Qron first. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what? I haven't heard from him in a minute. How's he doing? Gotcha. Okay. Mm-hmm. Long time ago. It was a long time ago, wasn't it? Yep. Mm-hmm. Paradise Ugly, yep. Just before I dropped that mixtape too, that was hosted by Crooked I, you know what I'm saying? A Slaughterhouse, Shady Records. Crooked I is a solid dude. Big bro. Shout out to Crook.
Shout out. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Shit, man. I'll be honest, like, so probably in the sixth or seventh grade, Bone Thugs was like the hottest thing on the radio, you know what I'm saying? And I was listening to Thuggish Ruggish Bone every day before school, you know what I'm saying? And then what I was able to do was not emulate, but I was able to like spit the verse, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna front. Let's be honest. Anybody that tries to spit some Bone Thugs and Harmony shit, especially when they was a kid, you know they wasn't spitting exactly what they was saying. You don't know what
I'm gonna
the
miss
fuck.
everybody. I'm gonna miss everybody. I'm gonna miss everybody.
You know what I'm saying? So what happened was I spit it good enough to where I could show off in front of my friends, right? And they was like, yo, this shit is dope. Do it again. And I'm like, here I am spitting Busy's verse over and over again. Like, I don't want to do it no more. So I'm like, all right, whatever, you know. So then the next thing you know, like more and more kids is coming up to me like, hey, yo, you can spit like Bone Thugs. And I'm like, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And then so eventually, like after about a year or two, that kept happening. And I said, you know what? I gotta actually probably try to write my own shit, come up with my own material, you know what I'm saying? Because man, I might be okay with this shit, you know, I might have a gift, who knows, you know. And it at that time I was involved with it in you know, in high school, not with the right crowd. I mean, I love my people, but you know, especially looking back when you was involved with good versus the opposite, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, long story short, like I found this as an outlet. Growing up, it became a hobby, which of course grew into a passion of mine eventually. Started writing. I sucked, man. I sucked. And you know, but you know, you just keep doing it, right? You just keep doing it, you keep writing, you keep spitting, you keep freestyling, you keep like I used to try to find people in Hawaii, and it's not that easy because Hawaii's not a real big on the hip hop out here, you know what I'm saying? It's Hawaiian music, reggae music, that's the king. And understandably, because this is Hawaii, you know what I'm saying? So to find people that rapped in high school, it wasn't that many. So when I did eventually run into some cats, like, you know, we did little ciphers and shit like that in school. And just from there, man, it just like I just started like writing on a bunch of notepads and shit like that. And eventually turned into like studio time with one of my dudes. Shout out to Chuck C, the chemist. Then I worked with this dude named what was his name, man? God damn, dude. Matt Scientist. And Chuck, I think he might still be producing. I don't know about Matt, but if y'all seeing this, shout out to y'all, man. Just, you know, humble beginnings, bro. Just started like recording and didn't like the way I sounded and shit. So, you know, there's music that'll never come out. you know how that goes. Shit.
Relatable. And, yes. Yeah.
It takes
you with three MCs amongst, you know, so yeah, man, this is what we trying to do.
Exactly. And you know how that shit go, man. It takes you a while to find your voice, you know what I'm saying? And be comfortable with it. And so
yeah, man.
Took me about 3 or 4 years, I would say, to finally get comfortable, find my voice, and really just hone my craft, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's where I started from, you know what I'm saying? Then it snowballed into like, yo, I got to do live shows, right? So what I do, I get involved with local, some other local artists that were doing some freestyling and shit like this at the spot called Panama Hatties. Shout out to everybody that used to go to Panama Hatties. It no longer exists in Hawaii, but it's out there close to the Pro Ridge Mall. A lot of military cats was out there. We had a nice local crowd that was going there. We had a mix of people, you know what I'm saying? So they was holding like a little freestyle joint. And actually, I thought I was horrible, and I used to drink a lot too, you know, so that didn't add to none of that, you know, freestyle and shit. But I thought I did horribly, but I think I was like 3rd or 4th place. I don't even remember. And I was like, God damn, you know, cool. And then so from there, people's like, oh, okay, who is this dude? You know, then you start networking. I think this was back in like MySpace days. You get what I'm saying? I'm showing our age over here, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know, there's some stuff, like, you know,
yeah.
We're trying to keep, you know, like keep the history.
Yeah, exactly. So then you know, you start adding people, and then they start like looking at your page and you uploading music on MySpace and shit like that. And so I started getting a little bit of a following out here, you know what I'm saying? So the next time I went out, network, you know, I used to get in contact with the people that were throwing the event, not just at the event, you know what I'm saying, participating or just, you know, spectating. I always wanted to make friends with the bosses, the people that are actually bringing the talent or putting together the shows, producing it, you know what I'm saying, making it happen. Because that's how you network to where you get on, you know what I'm saying? You just throw it out there.
Start the bubble, yeah.
Absolutely, you know, put it out there like, hey man, this is a dope club, dope opportunity. Like I wanna showcase my talent, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I was put on by people like Dutta Man. Shout out to him. I Deliver Entertainment. I used to do a lot of you know, shows along with people from like the Rough Rider crew out here. So Rough Riders, they got like, you know, the motorcycle crew in every state, you know what I'm saying? So even Hawaii has the right Rough Riders. Shout out to y'all. I actually did I opened up. I was blessed to have been given the opportunity to open up for DMX. Rest in peace. Here at the Blaze.
Oh man.
This was in 2012.
Yeah.
X is a really, really amazing rap icon. Not even a legend, just an icon. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And there will never be anybody like him. But yeah, anyways, yeah, that's why I started at Panama Hatties. Then it kind of snowballed into other promoters that were like, yo, we see you got some talent with the music or whatever. But really what we see in you is you're able to draw people to your shows to watch you, to party with you, you know what I'm saying? So what they wanted to do, like I had my boy Mastermind Mike, Mastermind Entertainment. He hit me up like, yo, start promoting with me and start bringing, you know, let me give you a cut of the door, you know what I'm saying? So now I start, you know what I'm saying? I start making money from this, you know, by drawing a crowd, you know what I'm saying, putting it out there. And eventually one thing leads to another. You start doing more and more shows. Sometimes I had a couple of events every week, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, it would slow down a little bit. You might have 2 or 3 events during the month, maybe 2, whatever. But I try to stay on top of whatever was happening. And when I saw an opportunity, bam, I'm in the inbox like, yo, what can I do to get on? You get what I'm saying? And then eventually I was blessed to come across some people that wanted to throw our own concerts, like big concerts, not just, you know, local events with local artists. We're talking E40, we're talking Too Short, we're talking, you know, legends, right? So shout out to my boy Tim Berry, Forefather Entertainment, one of my best friends since I was like 18 years old, you know, and he came up with the idea. He had some money. I put a little bit towards it. We had some sponsors, some investors, you know what I'm saying? And we do some major events out in Hawaii with artists that have never been back since. Some of them haven't come back since we invited them, you know what I'm saying? Or we booked them. So, you know, that was like a springboard from like being just an underground, you know, rapper from Hawaii to now like, okay, now I'm networking with industry cats and booking people that are legends, you know what I'm saying? E40 was the first show that we did. I'm gonna go through my Facebook flyers and stuff. Give me 1 second, man. I'm getting a text from my pops. He's actually flying overseas today. Let me go ahead and answer him back. He's been blowing up my phone.
No problem,
yeah,
man.
no,
Yeah. But for real, yeah, we always try and keep it like, you know, like homies talking on the phone right here is like pretty much what we're trying to do it different. We don't do it like, you know, all that strict stuff run right into people's gossip and shit like
yeah,
that.
my
It's like
bad, man.
homies talking.
But
Oh, no problem.
that's what it is. It's live, right? This is the Hood Smokers podcast. You know, so that's how we do it.
Yeah.
So jumping back into it, like yeah, man, one of my big, I would like to say this was like the third event that we might have done, 2 or 3 big shows, and then we did Chino XL and Too Short during the Pro
Oh,
Bowl
shit.
weekend.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Right. Yes. Rest in peace to Chino XL. It's been just over a year since he passed. Uh, it's sad, man. It's tragic.
Yeah.
About the
Yeah.
situation, I've heard about it, and yeah,
With a lot of question marks too. Yeah, question marks too. Yeah.
Yeah. I just wish he was alive, man. He was a good dude, good mentor, for a while. Like he used to be in communication often. I did a song with him called Follow My Lead on my first mixtape called The Chronicles. Y'all can check that out right now on right now. If you look for it, it'll be on YouTube. A lot of these mixtape sites and stuff that used to have the music before, like the Dat Piffs and other platforms, they've kind of went out of business and they're not even up anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like Audio Mac and stuff like that. So I'm working on trying to get that back up as far as the mixtape content. The Paradise Ugly mixtape will be back up on digital streaming platforms. The situation that I had with the previous people, it kind of fell through. So you know what happens? The shit gets taken down and all that other bullshit. So it'll be back up. But anyways, yeah, Follow My Lead is the name of that song, and I actually have an unreleased Chino XL verse still sitting on the thumb drives. You know what I'm saying? I might put it out one day. I really should. So yeah, you did a couple of songs together, but what he wanted to do was book, or he wanted me to book him out in Hawaii, and I said yes, I'm down for it. I would love to. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan, and but what I needed was a big, like another artist attached to it that they could draw collectively, right, during the Pro Bowl weekend, because you got to understand the crowd is a more like they're out here partying, they're ready for the Pro Bowl on Sunday, but they're here on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so they want to party, right? They want to party with big stars and stuff. So he says, listen, I'll work on trying to get you hooked up with somebody major, and then let's make this happen. And I said to myself, who you got? He says, yo, I just did a song with Too Short not too long ago. And I said, Too Short, okay. Yeah, they love Short out here. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love Too Short, right?
Yeah.
So he put me in contact with his people.
He's good. He's good people. Yeah, yeah. So
yeah, he put my boy Tim and I in contact with him, his brother Rick Smith, and yeah, we made that happen. You know what I'm saying? For Pro Bowl. Chino came out here, opened up for Too Short, and we did a successful concert at this spot called Fashion 45 that no longer exists in Hawaii, in the heart of Waikiki. We had about 1,600 people there. You know what I'm saying? It was nice. It was real nice, and that kind of made that got me some notoriety. You know what I'm saying? So now I kind of solidified my name out here as somebody that's actually making shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Now we cooking with gas, so to speak.
Now we cooking with gas because I was actually opening for Chino. So my group was before Chino, which was before Too Short. You know what I'm saying? So, not only did I have a hand in booking shows, but I was actually opening and performing at them too. You feel me? Like that was priceless. That was priceless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not only am I networking with people out here who want to get on the shows, but I'm actually with fucking with industry cats. They showing me the ropes. You know what I'm saying?
And they're fucking with you.
That's what they're fucking with me, right? And I'm opening for them, and we building connections. Lifelong friendships. We doing tracks with each other. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. We just doing good business. And who else is doing? Right. So that's why so many people started latching on, following, befriending. I've got so many people throughout the years that I've helped get onto some of these big names, shows with big names like Twista. We did I'm gonna go through my my Facebook page right now and look at some of these damn flyers. Shit. I mean, I have a long fucking resume. Some of this shit, man. And this is all due to drinking a lot, right? I spent half my life fucking drunk. But I gave up alcohol like 11 years ago, not for me anymore. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, man. Shout out to anybody that do. Shout out to anybody that do still drink. God bless. You know, if you ever want to get off of it, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I got some tips. I help you. You know what I'm saying? I like helping people achieve better in life. And you know, the thing is, with that being said, like I was helping a lot of cats get on, like I said, to some of these big shows so that they can connect and network with big artists and stuff like that. And some of them went on to do tracks with them. Some of them went on to do shows with them in other places. And, you know, it is what it is. We did good business, you know what I'm saying? And right. Because of that, a lot of people, some people kind of didn't like me because, you know, let's be honest, if I'm booking, if we're booking an artist and it's costing us like 10 grand, if you want to get on the show, we give you 10, 15 minutes on stage, but you're going to have to come off from some, you know, some bread. Like,
yes. I think that's universal. Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot me a little booking fee. That's just how it goes. You see that practice? You say what?
That's how it goes. It's like that out here.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah. I think it's the universal thing. That's what I mean. Universal, like here too, Tucson, Arizona.
It's supposed to be, right? But the problem was in Hawaii, man, they didn't like that shit. They was like, oh no, you know, you should just put us on just because you know us type shit. You know,
Tucson got that. That's what I was gonna say. Tucson got that vibe, like, oh yeah, no, put me on, man.
Yeah. Tucson, I haven't been to Arizona, but I used to live out in Vegas for like fucking 11 years, bro. So we were like right next door, you know.
Similar culture, I would say, because I've been to Vegas too, but similar culture, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So, okay, so here we go. So I've done events with we did an after party at Zanzibar, Lil Wayne. Zanzibar was a nightclub out here in Waikiki in Honolulu, Hawaii that doesn't exist anymore. Yo, they tore it down, made a lot of these $1 million condos and shit now. You know what I'm saying? They trying to attract the biggest money they can out in Hawaii. It's the most expensive state to live in. I'm back out here for a bit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we did Lil Wayne. I did the Twisted concert at Pipeline Cafe. We booked 3-6 Mafia, my people, Hot Lava Entertainment, Still Fly, you know, entertainment. Shout out to Hot Lava, man. They anybody that's from here, they know Hot Lava, and they were heavyweights in the promotion game out here. They did a lot of the Pro Bowl events. They did a lot of major concerts. We bought Crime Mob. We bought Young LA, Vic. We booked Travis Porter, DJ Smalls, DJ Drama. I did like 3 or 4 shows with DJ Drama, including something in Vegas. We had booked Evidence. We did an official after party for Justin Bieber. I'm just rolling through my flyers on my own shit, you know.
Oh damn, Justin.
Yeah,
Justin.
So yeah, just he had a concert out here, and you know, my people was able to get in touch with his people and shit, and we booked it.
Yeah, he ain't going around, was he?
Justin Bieber. No.
Listen, man, wherever money's at, that's where, you know what I'm saying. That's where I want to be. Yeah. Hip hop or not, man. You could be
Justin Bieber.
Bieber is obviously he's a megastar. You know what I'm saying. So fuck yeah, that was a good. Yeah, then we did Keek the Sneak. We did the Dog Pound.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, Daz and Corrupt. Yeah, exactly. I was telling y'all about the 2 Live Crew show that we did. It was a Girls Gone Wild party. It was back in 2009, March 21st at Fashion 45. We're looking at that flyer with 2 Live Crew. Rest in peace to Brother Marquis. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and then also, you know, I gotta say, Kid Ice. Yeah.
Yeah, Kid Ice. Right. Exactly, man. I'm scrolling through what we did. Yeah, man. Raekwon, you know, I bought him out here. Right after he released Only Built for Cuban Links Part 2. We did Trey Songs with Hot Lava, man. And all of these shows that I'm mentioning, there's a lot of people that were involved, a lot of pieces to the puzzle, you know what I'm saying, that made this happen. I don't want to make it seem like, oh, I did all of that by myself. Hell to the no, right? Because a lot of these shows cost a lot of money, a lot of moving parts. A lot of things have to come together, right? So it's a lot of partnerships going down, investors, sponsors, like I said, throughout the years. So shout out to everybody that was involved. Wiz Khalifa, we did YG, fucking, the list goes on and on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, and these are just people that I promoted shows for. Some of them I did music with, some of them just yeah, man. So it's just
Yeah.
that's how I snowballed into what I became eventually. Um, yeah, man. So the music shit was really what got me into it. The money that you start making outside of just doing the music, right? Because yeah, I put together the little mixtape and shit. I had like 500 copies. I tried to sell as many as I could, and then I just handed out the rest. I sold about maybe 400, gave away 100 just because, you know what I'm saying, that type of shit. And then when I dropped the next mixtape, which was like a little while later, it was in 2000 and where we at? We had 2015. That was like 10 years ago with Crooked Eye. You know what I'm saying? I printed up an extra another 1,000 of those, sold half of them, gave away half of them, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. But the money for me was in the promotional game, you know what I'm saying? That's where it's at.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of different we've been discussing that hip hop's everywhere. Wouldn't you say? Yeah, you got the promotion game with that angle and stuff. You know, we all like to rap and stuff like that, but you know, like sometimes I find things with the video work and stuff. You know, would you say
Oh
hip
yeah.
hop is like, you realize parts of hip hop where we all want to be rappers, but
Right.
yeah,
Everybody wants
some
the
things.
spotlight, right? But there's a lot of money
Yeah,
to do behind the scenes. Let's be
yeah,
honest.
that you can still find.
Producers will outlive rappers most of the time.
Yeah, yes,
You know what I'm saying? Because they can always make a beat for somebody else, but you as a rapper, you have to try to stay relevant with the one thing that you know how to do is spit, rhymes, and that's just about it. But you don't know how to make the music, you don't know how to record the music, you don't know how to promote the music, you don't know how to, get the publishing and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many aspects of the music business, and when you learn the business side of things, you'll see that you might even make more money than you do selling music. You know what I'm saying? So that's where, yeah,
facts.
that's where it's at, man. And I want to
Yeah,
get back into that shit too, but times have changed, especially since COVID. When things shut down, that killed the whole
yeah,
industry, man. Everything was on like
yeah.
standby, on
It
standstill.
really did. It was like everything on quiet, everything on silent, standby. Yeah. Um, now,
Mhm.
also, I was gonna say, as a thing to make up for it, did you make a lot of connections during that time? Because, like, for me, however,
Mm.
like, I just want to ask you if you made some good connections during that time, because we kind of thought it was the end of the world. Did you make some good connections while we're on standby? Like on the
Um,
sidelines.
so connections during COVID or when I was doing the shows and stuff?
Yeah,
Because shows
yeah, but
naturally, yeah, I had
during the
tons of them.
COVID especially, because
During COVID, man, it was a very odd time. During that time, man, I was actually very I was out, man. I was dormant.
yeah,
I wasn't fucking with nothing music related, no promotions and shit like that. I was just laying low in Vegas, doing my regular man shit, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing no Qron shit. I was doing Terrence, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Times you just have to take a step back and do what you got to do as a person.
yeah.
The artist on the back burner, get your mind right, get everything right, and then get back into the game. Actually, around that time, what I was doing instead of networking in the music shit was learning about investing. So
Mm,
Jay Gutta probably seen some of my posts, maybe not on the page. I've been putting a lot of stuff about like investing into stocks, crypto, trying to spark that interest so that people start learning about financial. I mean, just start getting financially literate because they don't teach you this shit in school, man. They don't want you to get in
no,
head. This is how
no,
the rich stay rich is they invest in the markets and the markets start making them rich over time if you do it right, but you could lose a lot of money if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, right? So you
yeah,
have to invest. So, but I mean, you have to learn. You start somewhere. You research, and
yeah.
and you just keep going with it. So during that time, a lot of people. I don't know if y'all heard about the GameStop and AMC squeeze in the stock market, but basically
A little
everybody was
bit.
getting stimulus checks. You know what I'm saying? They was getting stimulus checks, and people that had extra money. You know what I'm saying? So I said, okay, cool. If everybody's doing this shit, why not? If motherfuckers is becoming millionaires overnight, let's try it. And I got involved, and hell no, you don't become a millionaire overnight. You could if you invest the right amount of money into the right type of options trade, or you just buy a whole bunch of shares and that shit just starts skyrocketing. But you know, it all depends on how much you put in, right? So I started with the AMC stock, and I started learning about how equities move in the markets and what you know, how to make money off of them, basically. So yeah, one thing led to another. I started researching heavy on YouTube, just independently on the Googles and shit like that. And now, of course, you got Chat GPT and all these other Groks and all these other AI platforms that you can look up how to trade and invest in stocks. Yeah, man, I set myself up real good, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of that money that I lost doing shows, because yes, you do lose a lot of fucking money during these concerts, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you lose way more than you make, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you one of them dudes that hits every time and you make money every time, then God bless you. You know, you one of a kind. But a lot of us take a lot of hits, you know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
that's the cost to be the boss, you know what I'm saying? Like, you invest in yourself, bottom line. So now I'm getting that all back in the stock market, you feel me? I don't know if y'all fuck with the stocks or crypto, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, you know, or if you've heard any of that. If y'all ever interested in learning more, just let me know, man. I'll drop some
No, that's
gems.
what's up. No, I was gonna say, and also anybody watching, you know, like definitely they could reach out, you know.
Yeah.
For me, I'm not. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of like, you know, like I'm
Nah.
not the tech guy. Like at first when I was like walking you through to get on here and stuff. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
really the tech guy, but yeah, but
Yeah,
no, that's what's up.
honestly, like, you
Yeah,
ain't even got to be a tech guy, really. You just download apps like Robinhood or Webull,
it,
Webull, and you can start investing as little as $5. You know what I'm saying?
mm, that's
Start
what's
by
up.
buying some index funds like the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, you know, the Nasdaq. You know what I'm saying? Start with safe investments, and then eventually learn about speculative plays, and then maybe make you some extra money on some squeezes and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, man, that's what I was doing. I was on my grown man shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Leveling up, if you so to speak, learning about the
yeah,
markets and shit. Valuable.
that's what's
So
up.
so I'm like fucking happy as fuck that I got into that shit, and I'll never leave. I'll be an investor till the day that I die now.
That's what's up, man. That's dope. Yeah,
Where's Jay Gutta at? I don't even see him on here. I think it's like and we lost
BKX. Like,
mhm. Vegas opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Eventually I outgrew the island, I feel. You got to move on, you know what I'm saying? We in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. There's only so much you can do. You got to fly everybody out here to do business with you. I would rather fly there and then just be able to just maneuver around easily, you know. So you don't got to fly overseas just to get from one place to the next, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, being in the right city, right state, when you up and coming artist will get you further. So I said, shit, I wasn't ready for no LA, but I said, shit, you know what? I got people in Vegas. Let's make something
yeah,
happen. It's the entertainment
that's
capital of the
yeah.
world. Yeah, man, and that was a great move for me. I actually sobered up when I went to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? People are like,
Oh,
wait, what? You
man,
sobered up
and
in
that's
Vegas?
pretty wild. That's pretty wild because everybody would think the opposite
Right.
because Vegas, you know, hey, it never sleeps, right?
It never sleeps, right? And that's the thing. Within 6 months, I got so heavily involved, like deeper into the drinking and shit like that, and just the partying, that I said, you know what, um, I got to make a change, man. One of my best friends, Tim, that I just mentioned a little while ago, he said, listen, man, like, you're gonna end up killing yourself if you don't fucking stop. You know what I'm saying? Because I was at my
Yeah,
peak, man. I used to be able to down like 2 bottles of brown. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Anything
yeah,
brown, no matter if it was whiskey, uh, brandy. You know what I'm saying? I did it. You feel me?
yeah.
Hennessy, it didn't matter, man. Like, I was just fucking
Yeah.
just down in that shit. And
Well,
yeah,
I got
that
to
kind
give
of
you extra
drinking.
props on that because you know, like Sin City, and to be able to get out of that I got to give you
Mhm.
props on it. You know, like you're around Sin City and everything, it's around you. Dude,
Yep.
that's an extra challenge. You know, everybody offering you something. You know, but
Absolutely, man.
that's dope.
All the
That's dope.
fucking time.
Yeah,
It's
that's
Temptation
dope.
City. There's a reason they call it Sin City, you know what I'm saying? Because any sin that you've ever thought of is
It's there.
Probably happens out there,
Even ones
you
you never heard of, ones that haven't been invented yet.
gotta love it, man. I had the
Gotta
best time.
yeah.
And that's my home, you know what I'm saying? That's my
Yeah.
you know, Vegas is my original home where I'm from. But that's my other home, you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I'll be back out there real soon. You know, I've been going back and forth and shit. I'm out here on business for my family and shit like that. Like I said, my pops just flew out, taking care of my mom and everything, you know what I'm saying? She older now, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, the artist is one thing, but you, like I said, you got to handle your family shit. I mean, you know, your live, like your real life shit, like my Terrence shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I got to do, but as soon as my work here is done, I'll be right back in the States, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm actively writing again. I'm jumping into the podcast realm, the streaming realm. That's where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a whole new world out here. It's a new way to connect. It's a new way to build a following. It's a new platform to get your music out on as well. You know what I'm saying? Like through the streaming, through the podcasting and stuff like that. And we are, you know what I'm saying? I actually have another podcast that I got to jump on right after this in a couple hours. I'm doing the Hood Smokers podcast with y'all. And I'm very blessed to be able to come on here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all.
We're honored to have you on, man. It's you know, honor, you know, because Gutta's told me about how you guys went far back and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely when you called, you know, like when I was getting you on here and stuff, you know,
Right.
I definitely knew
Absolutely.
about you and stuff like that. Yeah. So I mean,
Hey, yo,
you
Jay,
go way
you got
back.
that track loaded? The Nation?
Yeah.
Let's
Did you
listen
want
to it.
do salute?
Nice.
Mr. Jordan, what up, though? Yeah.
Salute to everyone that's out there right now listening live.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like about the track before we go into it.
Yeah. Basically like DG Clip, like he was mentioning Jay's cousin. I believe that's how it happened because he was like, yo, T, my peoples is doing a mixtape. It's called what was it called again? The actual project? Right, exactly. There was the you know, the collab between Hawaii and Detroit rappers and stuff like that,
Yeah.
man. And I said to myself, shit, that's a great opportunity. You know, y'all my peoples and stuff. We was connecting and networking heavy with y'all, and y'all seems like some genuine people. So I said, like, listen, man, throw me the beat, and here, shit, he gave me the beat. I heard the verses that Joy Boy had dropped, and it was a dude named Alley Cat, right? Yep, Alley Cat, right? Is he still y'all still doing business together? Okay. Yep. So they sent me the beat, they sent me the verses, and I wrote the shit out of my verse and spit it and gave it back to y'all, and apparently y'all like it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, if you want to roll into it, like take a little intermission, we could do that right now, and then we'll just come right back. Yeah.
Yeah, let's listen to that.
All right. Here we go.
Rest in peace.
Pack up like I know you heard. We got it on lock from 808 to 313. I hang with white people, but I'm from no birds. I'm from Detroit where niggas leave your brains on curve. The same curves with rock to the fiends I serve. Saying I ain't getting money got me absurd. You working for a broke nigga, how you use don't work. I'm straight actions with mine, so I use don't verge. You little niggas out of line, swear you got nerve. Treat these kids like saint, yeah, you got served, boy. Holding on, can't fight the feeling. Niggas is heroes and I'm a super villain. Fake MCs, yeah, them the ones I'm killing. You beefing with peace signs, you boys ain't
it's a little difficult to hear, but we can hear it in the background a little bit, yeah.
niggas ain't with it. Boy, you know the name, just do what it do. If you ain't fucking with the pack, then we ain't fucking with you. We got a clique full of wolves and we bringing them too. And if you fuck with the nation, gotta mention the poo. Pack up, you know the name, just do what it do. If you ain't fucking with the pack, then we ain't fucking with you. We got a clique full of wolves and we bringing them too. And if you fuck with the nation, gotta mention the poo. Pack up.
Eyes wide open cause these niggas be lurking. Ain't really worried though, cause most of them niggas is straight perfect. Got the nerve to be mad, we working, y'all stuck. Damn. Prostitute niggas doing anything for bucks. I'm way too blessed to believe in luck. Inktown attitude like I don't give a fuck. Never did it for the fame, it's for the power, respect. So fuck a feature if a nigga ain't cutting that check. My wolves got eaten, we like meat on the plate. So I'm dropping off this quarter at 7:45. Then it's right back to the lab to get the business straight. We want it all in advance, we ain't trying to wait. I ain't never been an actor, but these niggas make flicks. Mad as hell that they main thing be all on my thing. I told Money we gon' make it, he said, nigga, I know. Any problems got solutions, we put that on the floor.
Back up, you know the name, just do what it do. If you ain't fucking with the pack, then we ain't fucking with you. We got a clique full of wolves and we bringing them too. And if you fuck with the nation, gotta mention the poo. Back up, you know the name,
came off a little aggressive on this first. The energy that I was giving was on the right. The last one right here.
Rappers are getting ugly. Stab you in the back for stacks, even your lunch stream. This stunt's happening all over the country. From 808, 702 to 313. I'm living tropical, spitting it philosophical, logical. Keep it cool in the summer like I'm a popsicle. Probable cause, unstoppable bars. My lyrics on trial for manslaughter. They ain't dropping a charge. I'm coming sick like the bird flu. Pull up your skirt, fool. You're getting hurt if you choose to invade my turf, dude. You little pussies better tuck in your blouse. I'm taking everything you own. Why you stuck in the house? Never rarely I'll be stepping my game up. I'm doing it different. Y'all coming with that same stuff. Bring it hot while you bringing it lukewarm. Don't leave me a gimmick, cause in a minute you'll be singing this new song. Back up, you know the name, just do what it do. If you ain't fucking with the pack, then we ain't fucking with you. We got a clique full of wolves and we bringing them too. And if you fuck with the nation, gotta mention the poo.
Wow, man.
You know the name, just do what it do. If you ain't fucking with the pack, then we ain't fucking with you. We got a clique full of wolves and we bringing them too. And if you fuck with the nation, gotta mention the poo.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Salute right there. Yeah.
Find that on Apple Music.
Which is crazy when we were talking about that 808 right there. You know, like people think about the 808 bass. And
right.
Just tell me about that. Yeah. So
the 808 bass. Yup, exactly.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Because that's over here, you know, we were talking about the same thing.
Hawaii. Yup.
Yeah, that's dope though. Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah. We had a lot of I did a lot of collaborations back in the day, some that have seen the light of day, some that haven't, and I'm just blessed to have been able to do that song with y'all, you know what I'm saying, and have y'all put that out there. I know I've made a lifelong family out there in Detroit, so when I do get out there, man, it's gonna be a little party, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a little reunion, even though we haven't even met yet, you know what I'm saying? It's just we've been knowing each other for a long time.
Let me know. I'll meet up out there. You know, definitely if you're ever around this area too, man, because you close. You're like right next door, so man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so back in I believe it was in 2009, we linked up. My boy Tim found a plug to Girls Gone Wild, and you know, y'all know Girls Gone Wild, man.
Hawaii too, you know, it's Hawaii. Come on,
and Hawaii. It was Hawaii. It was spring break, so everything was just like shit. We gotta get like a dope name out here, right? So we said, shit, who will bring the party?
Who better? Who better?
And I can't remember how we got the plug, but I think my boy Tim got in touch with Debo, their booking manager. Shout out to Debo. Like I said, he be sending me messages, funny ass memes and videos and shit just the other day. But anyways, you know, we still stay in contact. But yeah, that's how it worked, man. We booked him out here in Hawaii. It was a nice turnout. Joe Francis, we actually got in contact with Joe Francis, you know, the owner of the Girls Gone Wild thing, and then he sent out like 6 or 7 girls with the shirts and all of that stuff. And we had our own ladies out here, you know what I'm saying? It was a nice little time. It was a nice little time. And like I said, I still stay in contact with Debo. So if y'all ever need the plug on, or well, not you guys, but anybody out there, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ever need the plug, hit me on the socials, and I'll hook y'all with the right people to book 2 Live if y'all need them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
No, that's what's up, man. Yeah. Definitely. What better you know, group to bring out there though? Yeah, to me it's like, shit. It's Hawaii, you know?
Yeah.
Don't stop, get it. I'm just like,
Right. Well, you know, the thing is, because it was Hawaii, right? Oh, this is a funny story. Oh, I just remember this. So okay. So the day of and just a couple days before, what happened was the buzz was spreading, and then it got to like the ears of the police, our show, our event, to where they heard the name 2 Live Crew. Because you got to remember, at one point in life, 2 Live Crew was banned and playing in certain, you know, banned in America. You know what I'm saying?
Banned in the USA.
Right. Exactly. So it's not like they were banned out here, but they were really threatening to shut that show down. You know what I'm saying? And that's fucked up, because we spend a lot of money on the booking fees and you know, the deposits for the venues, the promotion, the marketing, and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So somehow we made it happen. We fought through it. You know, they were at the event. You know, they was trying to shut it down. In fact, they did shut it down a little earlier than expected. Yeah, it was just they didn't want the raunchiness that came with 2 Live Crew. Let alone Girls Gone Wild, you know what I'm saying? So they was just like, who are these fornicators? Get them off the island. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I gotta ask you now with that, because we kind of brought it up with Brother Marquise now about how gangster rap took off over there, because you got people who want to party, you know, just want to get some pussy, you know, like all that. But then, you know, people toting around guns, you know, like, but they treated it the same way about people just want to party, have fun, you know, fuck all night, all that. But how did gangster rap take off out there? Yeah. That's like they ain't killing people, they just fucking people. They just fucking, you know.
They just did it at a raunchier, more amplified way. You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't speaking on.
I told Brother Marquise it was headphone music. Like, I couldn't have my parents around, but
right, exactly. I mean, they wasn't talking about killing people and shit like that. They was talking about people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And, you know, growing up, seeing that kind of shit, you're like, dang, you know what I'm saying? This is the shit right here. You know, I was too young to get them albums and shit. So, this is funny, like how I started listening to you know, you had to be a certain age. What was it, 18 or some shit, to go to Sam Goody's and Tower Records to get all these parental advisory fucking albums with parental advisories on them, right? So I had my mom's going to Sam Goody with me and shit. My mom was like, am I buying you like shit that has like all kinds of like swearing and this is just bad devil music? And I said, you probably
no. Yeah,
but it's
like,
okay.
No.
My dad
word or two. Yeah.
Right. But my mom, she shout out to my mom, man. I love her, man. She enabled me. She enabled me. So I would take her to the fucking record store and get all this shit, man. I remember getting the cassettes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Sam Goody's, man. There used to be a Sam Goody's out here.
Oh man.
Records. None of that shit exists no more. You know what I'm saying? Everything is digital.
Classic though. I was like,
yeah. So that's how I started. Dr. Dre was the Chronic was my first fucking my first cassette, my first rap cassette. I remember I used to listen to Michael Jackson before that. That was my idol. And then Dr. Dre changed my life, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Chronic. This day I listen to that shit, man.
Yeah, man. I was gonna also ask how Too Short, like, because like the Too Short came out there too. Is that what, like one of the shows you was talking about earlier? Yeah. So how did that take off? Because I know he's kind of had a similar thing, you know, like reaction with people. Wonder if things go get crazy. Was it kind of that way? I mean, 2 Live Crew, of course, had the name right
let me
there.
tell you, the actual concert itself was lit. I mean, at one point when, and this is short, right? Like this is what he attracts. There were like 6 or 7 strippers that just bum rushed the stage, and they wanted to just dance, while Too Short doing his thing. So who was I to say no? They started flashing. Yo, one of them, she took off her fucking, real talk, man. She took off her jeans because the one girl was trying to take them off and she was hesitant. Then Short went in the corner and shit with her and shit like that. So he was rapping, and the next thing you know, she fucking pulled her jeans off. Yo, this girl had a fucking tampon string hanging from.
Oh no.
But she beautiful as fuck, right? And so like the crowd is just like, wait, what the fuck is happening here, bro?
Whoa,
you gotta be kidding me. And I'm so happy because my pops hated that I was doing hip hop and rapping and promoting and shit like that, right? But when he saw the buzz for the Too Short concert and the money that I was making from it and whatever, he was like, you know what? This is undeniable. He actually came to the event for about 10 minutes just to check it out. And he was just shocked that we had a packed crowd and just, his son was, one of the dudes that made this all happen. You know what I'm saying? So thank God he left before that shit happened. You feel me? Because
it was still a pat on the back nonetheless, but
but anyways, man, like we had the strippers was fucking butt booty naked, and Short was doing his thing, and goddamn, man, goddamn. And Chino XL helped put that together, man. We did a song together, and then he wanted to do like I was mentioning earlier in the show, he wanted to do a show out here, and I said, yo, let's get another artist with you and shit. And he said, yo, what about Too Short? I said, yeah, let's make it happen, bro. We had him out here. He actually loved it. Short loved his accommodations. He says some of the best accommodations he had, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just blessed that he came out here, because that's
and like I've opened up for him a couple of times, so he's good people.
Yep. Shout out to Too Short, man. Hope to do some business together.
Nah, definitely.
You said you opened for Too Short a couple times?
I opened up for him a couple times. Out here.
Who else? Who else did you open up
for? Well, Snoop, when he once came out here a long time ago.
That's major. I know so many people that have worked with Snoop and that currently work with Snoop, but I have never met Snoop. I saw him out here in a concert with Dr. Dre once at the Waikiki Shell a long time ago. I was faded. I can't even barely remember that shit, but
He didn't want to meet any of the openers though, so that's the thing. I'm not saying like like he got down. None of us. He was talking about like even our crew trying to throw us off stage, and we were like, nah, we ain't cool with that, No, D12 was a different one. That was up in Phoenix. There was a little bit for we went up, drove to Phoenix for opening D12. But
D12 as well?
And I met Proof. That was the most memorable for me, was meeting Proof.
Chino XL had a really strong relationship with Proof. Very strong. They were like brothers. He had Proof in a hook. His hook on this song called Map of Bones that is up on Apple Music by Chino XL. It was one of the last pieces of work that he did before he passed. Map of Bones is a very cryptic album. He's basically talking about how he wants to die.
Wow.
And that type of stuff, and it was very deep.
Well, you got me wanting to do my hip hop research after this.
But but the hook went something like, "Mama, I can't put down the gun," and he said, "Pun, Proof, I'm coming home." You know what I'm saying? He mentioned Big Pun in there, and he said, "Proof, I'm coming home." Like he literally put that out there. Go listen. Go stream. Music, man.
I'm gonna do my hip hop history. Best believe I'm gonna listen.
Anybody out there that hasn't been up on Chino XL, man, he was a legend. Like I remember watching him as a kid on TV, MTV. You know what I'm saying? On MTV with No Complex, and just to be able to meet him in person one day. I met him at a concert out here, a show that I did not throw. I was just a just attended the concert, and I actually met him and his then manager Bobby Bowdit, you know what I'm saying? And we exchanged phone numbers and we stayed in contact, and I got him to hop on a track with me, and then eventually we booked him, and yeah, like the 2 short concerts and stuff, and we stayed in contact even after that, throughout the years. And like I said, he did another verse for me that I never put out. I still have it. It'll see the light of day soon one day, when the time is right. So yeah.
No, that's what's up, man. I would love to hear it myself. Shit. Whenever
Yeah,
you feel
actually,
comfortable to do that, but even before you do that, yeah, man.
yeah. I get very.
And actually, I wanted to say, like, I don't want me and Gutta to seem like we're taking over the convo. Do you have a couple questions, Brother King X? One man.
Oh no, y'all got it, y'all.
No, I didn't want to seem like it was like swag jacking or anything.
No. I actually had to walk around for a bit because I caught a couple of trolley horses.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I mean, what it is, I'm a cook. I'm a chef at a head start. So I'll be climbing the stairs. I had to take the food upstairs and deliver it to the classes. And the steps are steep. So imagine me doing that I'm up and down all day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Real talk. Yeah.
Hey, man, that's what I'll be honest. Like, I actually look for places that whenever I go somewhere, if they got the a staircase instead of the elevator, I'm gonna take the staircase, because I mean that's just what I like to do now. I'm in my health, the best shape of my life, man. I used to be.
See, the thing is, I got 4 classes.
Oh no, I feel you. Shit, that's a pain in the ass, bro. But once you get used to it, like myself, I do cardio 7 days a week now.
Don't you know the bus tubs? Just imagine trying to carry 4 of them.
4 of them, yeah, yep.
Up the stairs.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot. It's like food for like 50 plus people. Bus tubs. And by they being kids, I gotta have 3 quarts of milk in each one.
Yeah, in each one.
Yep. Milk does a body good, right?
Man. But imagine trying to carry 4 bus tubs up the stairs every day.
Yeah. And stairs do a cardio good, right? Stairs do the cardio good.
Oh man. Hey, listen, man. Talking about working out. Speaking of working out, I've been working out about almost 2.5 years, since April of fucking 2023 until current day, and I do it every single day. I do cardio 7 days a week and weights 5 days a week. I have changed my life completely upside down. Jay Gutta, you was like, shit, when I resurfaced, you was probably like, wait, is that Qron? Like, you don't even look the same no more. Slimmed up a little bit. I lost the whole person, my G. I lost over 130 motherfucking pounds.
Yeah. That's
right. You can see the difference. Yeah. The one where I'm wearing the shirt versus the one where I'm in the black hoodie and shit like that. Man. That's a world of a change, man. I had to get right. I had to get help. And now, like I said, I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm energized. I'm ready. I feel like at the age of 42, I feel like I'm 22, to be honest. I got fucking energy for days, and now I'm ready for the next run, baby. The next chapter, the next the Chronicles Part 3 may or may not drop, but I know I'm gonna fucking put out an album goddamn soon. That's for sure. So just stay tuned. Man. I used to do the mixtapes too much, man, just giving out shit for free and shit like that, handing it out, you know what I'm saying? Just for promotional use. But now, fuck all that, man. Just drop that album already. And I've been sitting on way too much music too long.
Yeah. That's what's up. Oh.
All of that, my G, including what we just spoke about, health. Okay, so I've learned, or let's just put it this way: as we grow, so do our interests, our hobbies, our passions. You know what I'm saying? Well, some they just never changed, but for me it did, right? Like it's not just rapping and promoting no more, right? I'm into health, wealth, I'm into current events and wrestling. That's my jam, bro. Like
Wait,
that's what I watch. I fucking love it. I don't watch nothing else, but I love my Netflix. It got all the fucking WWE wrestling on there that I can
I was
handle.
gonna say, I was like, oh, okay, we talk. All right, yeah, no, we,
Yeah, man.
you know,
Fucking
hip hop fans over here, man. Hulk Hogan's called me out. No, no.
You said Hulk Hogan's called you out.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'll send it to you. But yeah, it was.
Oh, boy, that's easy. Okay.
Man, I still be online watching Jim Cornette wrestling. I be watching
Jim Cornette, man. Hey, he's got a podcast. Jim Cornette's podcast is incredible, bro. I don't know if you ever heard that. Yeah. But another one that I listen to every single day is Vince Russo. He was the writer for the Raw era, 5 years that they was doing the best in the 90s, the 2000s. He was the one that was writing, all the shit for the Stone Colds and the Rocks and stuff like that. And the internet community hates the shit out of Vince Russo. I'm one of them that loves him. I agree with 96% of what he says, 4%, you know what I'm saying? But I love the dude, man. It's very entertaining. And yeah, so that's going back to your question about what I'm going to do to people. That's what I'm aiming at. So
it cut out right now, so I don't know if you still hear us. Hopefully, let me see.
Yeah, it did that a couple of times.
It cut out, so I don't know. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, we got T-Con in the building. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it happens. But yeah. And of course, it's always when you're gonna go into something deep and stuff. So yeah, give him a minute. He'll come back. Yeah. Yeah, the content for his podcast. Yeah. Actually, that's a good ring to it too. That's a good ring to it. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Health, wealth, and hip hop. Yeah. And speaking of that, like while we're talking a little bit about wrestling, wouldn't you say, Nate? Wouldn't you say a little bit like what we talk about with the people who are like, it's kind of like hip hop in general. When you look at like things like WWF, there's the underground, and then there is the mainstream. When you say it kind of has that in common a little bit. You have the New Jacks, but then you have the Hulk Hogan.
It do.
Yeah.
It's like hip hop is a lot like wrestling because you got the Def Jams, you got the Def Jams and the rap a lot.
Real life.
You know what I'm saying? Them and the Rockefellers. It's the same with wrestling. You got the WWFs, the WCWs, but what about the independents? You got the Jim Cornettes, you got the AWA, you got the Big Time, you got NWA, you got all these different independent wrestlers, just like you got with independent labels. It's more than hip hop than just the Def Jams and the Rap-A-Lots, the Death Rows. They made the noise and the Rockefellers, but you also got independent entities too. You got
And just so y'all know right now, just so you know, I just heard, he had a power surge, so I don't know, just bear with it right now. Yeah, I told him you'll have power surge. Yep. Yeah, Juggalo Championship shit wrestling. Yeah.
That'd be considered the independent entity, the independent wrestler.
Yeah. Underground. Yeah, so underground still, yeah. Yeah.
Man.
Salute.
Man,
Yeah.
that shit fucking annoyed the shit out of me, yo. We had a little power surge out in the building.
No, you good. You good, man. Yeah. No, we let everybody know. Like as soon as you texted me, I let people know. Yeah.
Man, I swear to God. It's kind of windy out here. I wonder if that had anything to do with, it's tropical weather, so sometimes you get like a little rain, a little bit of wind or some shit. And the fucking power lines are so delicate, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck. All of a sudden, I'm talking at home. The devil will always try to fuck with you, right?
Oh, yeah. Especially when you talk about something that was so good and positive that you were talking about going back to the podcast. So
going back to the podcast, exactly. Yep, exactly. But anyways, like I was saying, man, that'll be some of the topics that I cover. It may not be the same podcast, or I might do a variety of topics on the same joint, or just split it up, compartmentalize it, because there's a niche following for each one of those topics. Because the stuff that I'm talking or going to talk about is stuff that I actually consume and watch myself. You know what I'm saying? I watch health YouTubers, wealth YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop, of course, that's always been a thing. And I watch, YouTubers that talk about wrestling, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of people out there be like, wrestling, like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fake or whatever. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck.
They still get hurt. They still get hurt.
That's the point. Hurt. It's the athleticism that it takes to be one of those wrestlers on TV.
Man,
the average man cannot.
Yeah, dude. And actually, like the added, like,
they risk their lives every fucking time.
Storylines, then they got to keep up with them storylines. When they not actually wrestling, they still got to keep up with the storylines on the road.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's a whole lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And I just commend all these amazing athletes for doing what they do for our entertainment, our enjoyment. They put their bodies on the line at any given time. They could be sent to the hospital, or their career could end, or someone could lose their life in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's scripted, and yes, you're not trying to kill the other person like you are in the UFC, but fuck, man, it makes for some great entertainment. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. That actually helped me watching them dudes again. Like, I fell off of wrestling for a long time. So, after high school, it wasn't cool no more, leading into the 2000s or whatever. I kind of got away from it. So I didn't see like the whole John Cena, CM Punk run or anything like that. But I just got back into it 4 years ago with the ex out there in Vegas. We used to watch wrestling every Monday and Friday. You know what I'm saying? I forced her to watch wrestling with me, and she kind of got into it. You know what I'm saying? But I was also used to see like how she was checking out some of them wrestlers. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm like, hold
on, you like it?
I ain't gonna be mad about it.
Too much. Hold on.
They got an African wrestling promotion.
Which one?
South Ground Wrestling.
Oh, that's right. You was telling me about that. Yeah.
What's it called?
South Ground Wrestling.
Southpaw Wrestling. Okay.
South Ground. It's called South Ground because they actually wrestling in the ring made of mud.
I think I've seen stuff like clips on YouTube about that, and I think Cody Rhodes didn't Cody Rhodes like donate like a ring or something like that to him. Yeah, something like that, or he gave him money for a ring or something like that. Yeah.
Yep. Man, what I like about that is so dope with that. You see men and women getting down.
Oh yeah, let me tell you something. Women are wrestling like a motherfucker. Like right now, if you look at the women's roster on the WWE, bro.
Oh my gosh, right?
Fucking stacked.
I'm gonna give you a look at it. Wow. Watch. Yeah.
Oh, wow, women of wrestling. I've seen it. I've seen them on YouTube. Yep. I've seen them.
Yeah.
You know, when you start searching certain things, the algorithm just keep hitting you with the same shit over and over again. So you see all kinds of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's two Samoan twins on there called the Tonga twins. I swear, I love to be in a situation between them two.
Hey, speaking of Samoan, the Usos and Roman Reigns, the Rock's family just runs wrestling. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple of Samoan female wrestlers in the WWE. Nia Jax. Nia Jax is Rock's cousin, and man, she's gotten to some of the best shapes that she's ever been right now. And you know what I'm saying? She's on a health journey, and she's looking better and better every single day. And then I know.
I talked to some actual Samoans, and people don't know that Samoans got African roots.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. I grew up among Samoans in Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? Some of my best friends.
Look at the way they shape their hair, the swag.
Okay, that does make sense. That does make sense. You know,
braids and stuff. Braids. Yeah.
Exactly.
Shout out to Cobra, who I met. Yeah.
Okay. Y'all know him? All right. That's what's up. Yeah, he was what's that song that he had him on? The Booyah Tribe. The Booyah Tribe.
I got that album somewhere too.
Yep. Yeah, and that was kind of like, sort of like a little bit of the payment right there. It was like, yeah, all right, cool. No problem. What you want a song about? Dude, no problem.
Track, that's dope.
No.
Bloods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
man. But shit, I could talk about wrestling. I could talk about health. I could talk about wealth. All day. Hip-hop,
did you have a favorite wrestler? Okay, I mean, dumb question right there.
Did I have a favorite wrestler? Yes, he just passed away. Obviously, you know, Hulk Hogan. I got a Hulkamania shirt.
Okay.
Yeah. I know.
I'll send it, you know, where he calls me out. I'll send it.
I used to like Hogan until his statements.
Like I was gonna say, yeah.
With voice. I think you stand on the same way. Yeah.
Yeah, I just couldn't unhear.
Yeah, that was extremely fucked up, man.
Yeah.
That was disappointing to hear. But you know, so like my thing is I've been discriminated and hated on all my life, right? So I know and I understand racism. I'm not black, but I'm pure Pakistani, born and raised in Hawaii. So that's kind of like an odd combination already, right?
Yeah. That's dope.
Me in Pakistan, you get called a terrorist and all kinds of shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So the way that I look at it is I feel like on some level everyone has a bias, if it's not racist, like towards it, but they have a bias. You have a bias of the people that you gravitate towards more or like more, or you may think highly of, you know, versus the next set of people or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So people will say shit and not particularly mean it in a really like you know, derogatory way. They just might use it like, for example, a white person might use the N-word, but they not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not necessarily like trying to come off negatively. They just say it because they think it's cool or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You'll never hear that anymore.
But of course that hard R, you know, hits different.
That hard R, yeah, man. I was very disappointed when I heard that shit, man. He was telling his daughter to not do, you know, brother and stuff like that. And
yeah. No, that's what I was saying. You know, like
he actually back in the day, Hulk Hogan got into a real brawl with Tony Atlas.
Tony Atlas? Right. Oh yeah, I think I heard of that one. Yeah, I heard about that.
Tony Atlas was doing this promo. Here come Hulk Hogan. Look here, you brown clown. The only thing you good for is shine in my shoes, boy. And I was like, oh shit, they about to fight for real now. They about to fight for real. Ain't no script to that.
That was a shoot, huh? No script. That's fucked up.
No script.
You know, at the same time, like Tony Atlas speaks highly of Hogan. That's crazy. Yeah, Tony actually speaks highly of Hogan.
Yeah, that's after he whooped his ass.
And even Booker T, I just seen something the other day where Booker T was like, he said, no, Booker was like, yeah, you know, I've been around Hogan. He ain't racist and stuff like that. Here's the thing, man. That's fucked up. I don't give a fuck how drunk you were, whatever.
Yeah.
That's just wrong. You know what I'm saying? On every single level. But the guy was human. It was 10, 11 years before he passed. He did apologize for it. He blamed the alcohol, which he shouldn't have. That's bullshit. Don't fucking put it off on something else, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Because when he was doing his
one of my wrestlers, hey man, if you did wrong in your life, I'm gonna say you did wrong. But outside of that, as far as a fucking wrestler, like wrestling wouldn't be what it is today if Hulk Hogan didn't put in the work and draw the kind of crowd and the masses that he helped bring to the team.
But you do know who Hulk Hogan got his style from?
Billy Graham, right?
Yeah, the superstar Billy Graham.
Superstar Billy Graham.
You got it, brother.
The same thing. The way he say brother, the boys, the way he was dressing. All that was Teddy Graham. The 20-inch pythons. Billy Graham was saying all that was Billy Graham.
That was what was crazy to me.
The mustache, Billy Graham.
Hey, so biting even exists in the wrestling game, right? It's not just a rap game. Shit.
There we go. Let's talk about biting. We can make this. Let's make this a sound clip, though, Gutta. Yeah.
Hey, look at Ric Flair and Nature Boy. It was already a Nature Boy.
Yeah, swag jacking. Swag jacking.
Oh, Ric Flair. Dress. That's who Ric Flair got his style of dress from, though.
I know about one who always made things about, what I'm talking about, Oh, yeah. No.
What's crazy is, and I don't know if it's just on my side or what, but y'all screens is kind of like frozen.
Oh.
Y'all, mine is not freezing on your side, right? It's cool if it don't.
Are we all freezing right now, or?
When you're
I can see all of the faces, but it's just kind of stuck in
one position. Yeah, do
okay. No, it's all great. I just want to make sure y'all can, you know what I'm saying? You got Diddy on the profile picture?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he just got what, 4 years and 2 months or something.
You heard how him and Brutus Beefcake fell out.
Brutus Beefcake, and it had something from what I understand, it was like they was on this they was jet skiing or something like that.
No, they was at I think either Hulk Hogan was at his house or they was at Beefcake house. But Hulk Hogan told Brutus the Barber Beefcake that he'd love to put some baby oil on his dick and go balls deep anal on
it. Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's wild, bro. Man. Dang. Well, no, what I'm thinking about the jet ski thing was when he had like a little black eye or some shit like that. Like, I've seen one of those videos on you.
That's because Brutus the Barber, because Beefcake beat him up. Did that?
That was the result, right? It was the result.
Okay. So that's what led to that black eye. Okay, shit, that's crazy, bro. I don't know, man. This is when you get
funny though.
When you get up to a certain level in the business, regardless of whether you're in the rap business, comedy, I mean, as an actor, as a wrestler, a movie star, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I've heard some stories, man. Like they call it Hollywood.
When you agree, like when we were talking about earlier just now, like about how wrestling and hip hop does have that similarity, is like you got studio gangsters the same way. When you say it's kind of, like who you are in the booth. There's people who are that same person when they come out of the booth, and like, okay, shit, I ain't fucking with him. Exactly, and then you got people, I go in there, I fucking kill everybody, and he the nicest dude. Oh, Mom, did you yell at me? Mom, sorry for being too loud. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
you're right, man. There's some people that go in the booth and become a completely different person. I mean, it is art, you know what I'm saying? So when you write lyrics and shit, I might say some shit like, on some aggressive lyrical tip just because, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's just a punchline, it sound cool or whatever. But I'm never gonna talk about I'm gonna kill you and I've got bodies under my belt. If I'm not doing it, man, more or less, I'm not speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not me. I never front on my shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just Yeah,
Lying in the
lyrically,
booth,
I might
like yeah,
come off real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but shit. eh,
yeah,
Exactly. Be true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can get creative and speak on certain
oh,
topics
yeah.
and shit, but uh, people know me, man. I'm way too. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm very open, like an open book. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all go on my Facebook page and shit like that, man, I'm a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might have done all kinds of work with all kinds of different fucking people in the game, and some people just because of who they've interacted with or who they know, they think that they're on the highest level, and you send them a message or some shit, they'll leave you on red or not even read it type shit and not respond to your comment. Jay Gutter knows I respond to everything that anybody leaves me, you know what I'm saying? Because acknowledgement is how you build a connection. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
And you build fans that way. So I've always interacted with my people, and I'm an open book, man. And because I'm such an open book, I can't bullshit in my lyrics. You know what I'm saying? People will see through it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. No. Oh,
Woo! Eminem on definitely am. Tupac.
okay.
Okay, so M Tupac. Oh man, this is crazy. I haven't thought about this in a minute.
Yeah, but
Fuck,
I like the way you asked it,
this is
Gutter. Though
crazy.
it's like yeah, because we sometimes do the top five, but yeah, Mount Rush, yeah, and it can be from any generation too. I want to throw that in. Yeah,
Because, and this
yeah,
is gonna
'cause
be
it-
a one that like is normally not in anybody, but I grew up listening to them, and that's how I started rapping. Bone Thugs and Harmony. I just thought about it. I
I
feel
was
like I
just
gotta put
about to
them up there.
guess if you were going to mention.
Yeah, I gotta put them up there, man, because yeah,
Yep.
like I mean, if it wasn't for them, like I wouldn't even. And I love to this day they have so many hits. I never met any of the Bone Thugs. I've done work with so many different
Nope.
people that I've worked with, but never met Bone. Haven't been to a Bone concert. That's on my list. That's on my list. I have to do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'd say I put up. Uh, and who else? Who else? Fuck,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
three.
I got yeah.
I gotta say Joe Budden.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Influential in my life at a certain point, and I related to his music so much, it resonated, you know what I'm saying? Because he used to speak on a lot of introspective, like deep topics on his mixtapes and shit. Like people used to call him an emo rapper at one point, you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest,
Oh,
because he was so
oh.
like
So like almost
he
he
kind of
innovated that a little bit.
yeah,
Might
I
have
feel like he might have, you know what I'm saying?
because now that you say that and I'm looking at it, what you just said, I see it now. Yeah, I didn't.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
innovative.
And so I loved his shit, to be honest. So I think those four right there, um, influenced me heavily in my life. But there's so many other people that I listen to, like throughout the years. But if I was to put four people up there, it would be one group and three individuals, then that would be it right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
But shit,
Yeah.
Papoose was a heavy influence on me.
Well, I mean, definitely. Like, go
Dips,
ahead and throw a couple honorable mentions that are at your top. Because I know there's so
shit,
much
man.
in hip hop.
Papoose, yeah,
Papoose,
shit,
yeah.
Papoose. Growing up, like shit, Wu-Tang, of course. Wu-Tang
With the, yeah,
Clan. You know what I'm saying? Fuck,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Heavy Wu-Tang fan. I'm blessed to have met Ray. Did some stuff with him out here in Hawaii, and I met Ghostface in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
When I ran into Ray again at this show that Ice-T put on called The Art of Rap. They was performing on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see who else. Fucking, of course, the Snoop Dogs. You gotta add in, the Jay-Z's. Like shit, I got so many people that I've listened to. Like if you go through my Apple Music list, shit, I've been heavily back on my Tash tip. Shout out to my big bro Tash from the Alcoholics. Hey, go check out his new single if y'all haven't
All
heard it
right.
yet. It's called.
Alcoholics, you talking? Yeah.
Oh, y'all connected? I think
Oh
I
no,
think
no,
y'all
no,
made
no,
a
no,
mention
no.
of
You
that
talking? No,
earlier,
no.
didn't you?
I love alcoholics, but yeah, no, I haven't met them. Yeah, no, but
Oh, okay,
no.
okay, okay.
Taz, yeah, Taz, he's one of my favorite MCs out of the group, though. Yeah.
He has a new track called "Attention Is a
You want to
Drug,"
send him
so
our
go
way,
check it out.
man? Yeah. No, I'm a fan. I'm
Yeah,
a fan.
yeah.
No, I haven't met him though. I haven't met him, but yeah.
Hey, Blatonio, do me a favor, add me on the book and shit like that, and I'll hit you with the links or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's my big bro, man. I first met him in Hawaii. The Alcoholics did a show, and eventually, wait a second, what is this? Oh, some fucking little VPN thing pop up on here, like a little.
Oh.
Nah, y'all can still hear me, right, and see me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we can hear. Yeah.
So basically, I met him out here, and then when I moved to Vegas, I ran into Tash again at the on the strip at one of these little casinos and shit, right? And then we reconnected. And long story short, we started kicking it. Like Tash is one of the most humble, down to earth rappers, legends that I've ever met in my entire life. And he's a big brother to me, you know what I'm saying? He hit the like button on my little freestyle video that I dropped the other day too. He always showing love, you know what I'm saying? So eventually what happened was I did a track with him called Bathroom Stalls. Him and a dude named Two Tone. I don't know if you guys seen these viral videos on TikTok or even like Instagram or Facebook. It's called Dating an Older Man, where it's his name is Two Tone, her name is Leah. So basically like he in his 40s, she in her 20s, and they make funny viral videos about dating an older man, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, like from the girl's perspective.
Oh, wait
or
a
whatever.
minute. Yeah, on Instagram.
Yeah, on Instagram. Yep,
Instagram.
TikTok,
Yeah. No,
I'm
familiar.
that's my boy.
Yeah.
That's the one that I did this song with two.
Oh man,
With
shout out to him. Yeah, because no, I was like that name sounded familiar. Yeah, no, I've seen him when he's riding along. Yeah, we got like a little
He's
bit of
from
the gray,
Vegas.
a little bit of the gray showing here, and yeah,
Yes, exactly. That's my brother, man. I love him.
yeah.
Shout out to Two Tone.
Like when you're riding with your girl, and she don't like your music or something like that. It'd be like,
There
yeah,
you go. He's got like Corrupt in his car. He's got like Yuck Mouth in his car, Spice One and shit like
yeah.
Yes,
And then she listened to her old school stuff, and it'd be like almost like Lil Pump or something. And then he's like looking. What?
He was just with French Montana at his last show in Dre's in Las Vegas and shit, maybe like a week or two ago with Corrupt and everything.
Yeah.
So shout out to Two Tone, man. Like
Shout out to Two Tone, and if Two Tone is interested, definitely you are more than welcome to join the Hood Smoker podcast. You know, like for real. Shout out.
He did the hook.
I'm a fan. Like personally, Blatonio, I've been a fan. Yeah, I've watched this.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And so I connected him and Tash together, and to this day they're kicking it out there, you know, and
that's
Tone's
wild.
networking skills are heavy, man. I think he's got about almost 400,000 followers on the gram and shit like that. So proud of him, man. He won an influencer award. So when we did that song together called Bathroom Stalls, which I'm actually going to re-release on digital streaming platforms very shortly, because like I said, with the situation I had previously, all of that shit got taken when they would dissolve. But yeah, it's a dope track. I don't know if Jay Gutta heard it back in the day when I dropped it, was out there.
Yeah. I want to check it out though. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very commercial hit. Yeah. It was commercial as fuck, bro. Like it deserved a better push. It just needed the right amount of money behind it. But anyways, I'm gonna re-release it. That actually led me to going on tour with the Alcoholics, because Tash, what happened was at that time, around the same time in like 2016 or so, like him, E Swift, and J Rowe, they kind of reunited, and they weren't doing anything for a while, you know, but they reunited, and then they went back on tour. It was called the Red Cup Tour, and I was honored enough to get an invite from Tash, and E Swift made it happen for me. And so shout out to my label back then in Vegas. It's called Angel Play Records. They were very instrumental and made that happen for me. So shout out to Angel Play Records and the Alcoholics for taking me under their wing. I went on tour with them for almost a month. We did shows in Las Vegas. We did shows in California. We did shows up there in Oregon. We did show in Washington. We went to Idaho, Utah. Did I mention Wyoming? Shit, Colorado. We did Arizona. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, it was just an honor to be on the road with legends, absolute legends. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
Tash, J Ro, and E Swift, they taught me the ropes. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
yeah, man, the type of love that I receive opening up for them on tour, it's just there was nothing like it. My like if somebody were to ask me what was your greatest moment or like the in your mind, like the biggest success you ever had, like I feel like finally going on tour with
Yeah.
legends, that would be it right there. Like if I died
Like more
today,
than money. That's more than money. You know, like
yes,
yeah.
yes, if I died today, though what I experienced on tour and the memories that I made and the connections that I made, man, I, you know, I would be fulfilled. And it's my
Yeah.
goal to once again, whether it's with them or with any other, anybody else, or even if it's on my own tour. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
even if you have the bag and stuff, that's why I'm getting the vibe from. That's why I'm saying, like with us all as MCs right here, it's like that would still have a hard place in your heart right there. You could
Oh
have
yeah.
Eminem give you a whole entire bag, but that means more to you with somebody who's a MC and was humble. It was like, hey,
Mhm.
show you the ropes. That's dope.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just honored and blessed, man. I mean, how many Pakistani rappers from Hawaii do you know got to travel half the
Uh,
fucking country because of music and rap music at that? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It just don't happen.
that's dope to me. You know, like because like our Arizona is like similar to Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
How many times do you get habla español?
There you go.
Right? I'm sure you get that all the time, right? Yeah, because
Oh yeah, yeah. Like how many times do
habla
people think that
español,
I'm Spanish? Oh,
habla
or Mexican?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
habla español,
absolutely.
habla español. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. You
So,
know what I'm saying? It
I'm
happens
sure,
all the
yeah,
time, bro.
yeah,
But then
yeah,
like
yeah.
when people get to know me, they're like, wait, what? You're Pakistani. Aren't
You're
those
like,
the
I thought
like
you was Mexican. I thought you was
right.
Honduran. I thought,
Some people be like, where the fuck is Pakistan? I'm like, right next to India. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but my
yeah,
parents,
yeah. Oh yeah,
yeah, they migrated a long time ago and had me and the rest of my siblings out here. I got two sisters, you know what I'm saying? So we was all born and raised in Hawaii, you know what I'm saying? That's where we're from. I still represent
yeah.
that shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Uh,
Yeah,
so yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So I mean, but so you were born in the States though?
Yeah,
Like,
in Hawaii.
yeah, okay,
Mhm.
yeah, okay, yeah. That's
Hawaii
what I'm
is
saying.
Hawaii is still considered a state, you know what I'm saying? We're far
Well, not to
far
Donald
removed
Trump
from the
though.
rest of it.
No, let me. No, wait, hold on. Let me change that before we get our show banned right now for saying that. No,
What'd you say?
I was saying that according to Donald Trump, probably it's not. It's I was gonna say,
Did he really say that?
yeah,
Oh,
I really said that because it was like, yeah, he doesn't think Puerto Rico was America either. You know,
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah,
remember that?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, he probably thinks. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Um,
The orange
no,
guy.
okay, enough about that. We don't go political though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
I'm
politics
sorry, Gutter.
is
I'm sorry, Gutter.
crazy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
don't
Gutter.
get you banned on this shit for that. That's
Well,
crazy.
they can, but I always try and do the quick save, and Gutter
I
always
know.
rolls his eyes right as
We
soon as I
living in
go
the
there. And I'm like,
we living in
sorry.
a day where um
Yeah,
freedom of speech is
yeah,
starting to
yeah,
be taken away from us. Like it's crazy. Yeah.
yeah. No, exactly, and
Yeah. All I gotta say
yeah,
about the orange guy is he's a fucking character, man.
yes,
Fucking.
it's an actor, and it's always been actors
And
though. That's the
here's
thing.
the
It's just
thing. Here's the
they just
thing.
got yeah,
Here's the thing. Politicians, bro, regardless of who it is, it's like the lesser of two evils. That's what you got to choose between, right? And
yeah,
at that time, the world went with him because they thought he was the lesser of two evils and he was going to do better and lead us into a better day.
yeah,
Um, he made a lot of promises that
yeah.
just didn't happen. And in fact, he went against them, did the opposite.
Yeah, like worse than others because they all do that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And so what I've heard is, and it stuck with me forever, is whether you're right wing or left wing, they're all birds of the same feather.
yes.
You feel
Yeah.
me?
Or it's the same, yeah, same bird. It's the same bird. It's attached.
It's
The right
all,
wing,
yeah,
left wing. It doesn't matter. It's that
they're
same
all
bird
working
though.
together.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like politics is like wrestling too, bro.
Hey, what if I told you a bathroom stall like a porta potty was a voting booth, and I said, "Okay, do you want solid stool or do you want diarrhea?"
God damn, bro.
Just saying.
That's a bad visual right there.
Shit
I like
is
that
shit,
NWA hat, my
shit
G.
is shit. At the end of the day, shit is shit. Like, yeah. So that's
Exactly. So, you can sugarcoat it however you want,
yeah,
but
yeah. It's diarrhea or solid. Oh, I don't want to touch shit.
Yeah.
I don't even want to have to
try to
choose
stay-
between the third one of piss. Like none of it. I'm good.
I try to stay away from a lot of that shit. People
Me
try
too.
to
Yeah. Our show does. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But yeah, no.
What else y'all want to touch on, man, while y'all have me?
Yeah, shit. Man, what else you got going on? Like, are you doing collabs? Like, if anybody wants to collab with you, do you have a couple of things that are ready to drop? Anything like that? And also like the podcast, hit me up too, because I'll link up with you on.
Yep, you told me about that. I appreciate that, man. I'll definitely be hitting you up. So right now I'm actually just doing a dipping my toes into the podcasting thing, the streaming thing live, with my boy Michael Hall. He's a comedian turned just fucking, podcaster, like full time now. I met him out here in Hawaii. He's out there in Oklahoma right now. Actually, I'm about to hop on a stream with him in about an hour or so. And we've been doing this for the last week. No, about 3 weeks now, 3 or 4 weeks. This will be the 4th week coming up. It's called Visionary Value, where we touch on financial literacy and stuff like that for the average Joe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not claiming to be, any, high level money mogul or anything like that. I'm just telling y'all about what I know, you know what I'm saying? What's helping me make money in the markets, you know what I'm saying? On top of that, we just, whatever comes to mind, conversations. We have conversations, So right now, that's where I'm at every Monday night. Besides that, my solo dolo run, I'm working on all that, getting that set up. And once it is up and running, everybody will know, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop the little promo for it and all that shit, man. So if you want to link up with me on the socials, just hit me at T-Qron. Put it into Facebook, you'll find me, add me as a friend, follow, whatever. My original Instagram page got hacked at around 4,000 followers. Jay Gutta probably see my new page and he's like, wait, what happened to all their followers and shit? Got hacked, man, in 2019. Fucking shit.
Man, yeah.
And I couldn't get it back. They just, God only knows what the fuck they did to it, but it's not even recognized when I search for my own name anymore, my old account. So I had to start back up. So, building from scratch again. I fucking hate that shit because I had so many big eyes that were following and watching on there. It fucking pisses me off, man. But I still have a lot of people's numbers in this here iPhone, you know what I'm saying? So it's all gravy. I still got emails and stuff. With that being said, I'm gonna definitely be dropping some new music sooner rather than later. I'm one of those, man. It's got to be perfect. Everything's got to be a perfect storm for me to drop something new. I got a ton of music sitting there that needs to be out, but I'm also writing a lot of new shit. I've been dropping these little freestyle videos every week now, every Tuesday. Jay Gutta was reposting them and shit like that. How you like them, Jay? Yeah, absolutely. That's what you posted. That's what everybody. I wish the world would repost everything. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to y'all for showing me a lot of love on that end, man. Yeah. So they've been getting some little good traction. You know what I'm saying? Like, drop a little verse once a week type shit. Make a cool little video.
No, I want to check it. I want to check it out. Yeah, because
hell yeah.
It doesn't take a lot of muscle to hit a like button. I'm just letting that be known to everybody out there. Yeah, like what you're saying. It doesn't. Yeah.
Matter of fact, I posted something. I said, and it wasn't like a repost from some other page. It was something that I came up with, and I said, and a lot of people liked it actually. That I said, motherfuckers act like hitting the like button is gonna cost them $1 or something, broke asses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There we go. That right there. That's that right
there. If you hit the like button, it ain't gonna charge you $1, bro. You be all right. You know what I'm saying? If you really like it, stop scrolling past it. Just show some love or drop a little comment, drop an emoji, do something.
And they know they liked it too.
Yeah, they got some entertainment value for the few seconds that they was looking at your shit. But you know what? Rick Ross, there was this little video that I posted that I found on Instagram the other day. Rick Ross was talking about how he said, man, I'll be looking at some of these youngsters' pages and shit, and motherfuckers only got like 1 like or something on the post. And it makes me think, like, why is that? Because, you know, dude got talent. So maybe it's the people that he has on his page that he grew up with, that he came up with, that are talking amongst each other, and they know each other. You know what I'm saying? We're all mutual friends and shit. And they don't want to look like the person that added him or is following him and commenting and liking his shit. So they don't want to appear to be supporting this guy who apparently got talked about in these circles, yet they still got talent. And he said, I'm not like that. He said, if you one of my peoples, 80% of the time, if I see your shit in my feed, I'm liking it. I may not even listen to it, but I'm liking it anyway, because if that's what my homie's on, then that's what I'm supporting. You know what I'm saying? So,
amen.
And in fact, I just seen a video where Tyler, the Creator, said yesterday, it wasn't yesterday, but a video I saw, he was talking and he said, I signed an artist that literally had 6 likes or 6 views or something like that on one of his on one of his music videos. 6 video. I mean, what is it? Views or some shit like that. But he signed him because of his talent. You know what I'm saying? Because of the shit that he was saying, the music that he was.
That I like. You know, like regardless of people's opinion of Tyler, that's dope though. Somebody who's in the industry like that and he's doing that. He's looking at the talent. Yeah, that's
exactly.
Nowadays.
Nowadays, we're caught up in how many likes or followers we have and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's always been like that, right? But I think progressively it's gotten worse, right? And the numbers just keep inflating, just like the economy. The inflation is just crazy, and everybody wants to have these inflated numbers. Like, I need 500,000 followers, or I need 1 million followers, or I'm nobody in life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all four of us could have like the same amount of of followers. We pay a little bit of money and stuff. We could look like it, but when it doesn't math up, right?
Right. The math ain't math, right? Followers don't equal followers don't equal fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you connect with somebody organically and they follow you for life, I have a good grip of them people that have followed me for 15, almost 20 years of my life. And I'm so blessed to have those people still in my life. Notice those that make an effort to stay in your life. You know what I'm saying? And if they ain't supporting, they ain't important. You know what I'm saying? I heard Mr. Fab say that.
Say that again for the people in the back.
If they ain't supporting, they ain't important. You know, I heard Mr. Fab speaking the other day. He be preaching on his page. You know what I'm saying? And he says that, and that resonated with me. If they ain't supporting, they ain't important. You know what Jay-Z said? What he say? What they eat don't make me shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't beg. You shouldn't beg your people for support. Like, if you grew up with me and you saw me since I was in school, since I was in high school, you worked with me and you know what my passion and my job is as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do this myself. Like, when I see my people like winning, like, you know, doing something major, I'm gonna push that on my page. I'm gonna be like, yo, check out my boy. Just yesterday I posted from my boy Jimmy, who I grew up with. He was my best friend since the 6th grade, and he owns a bunch of Vietnamese restaurants out here, and he's opening up a new restaurant in a few months. It'll open, or a month or two. And I said, hey, make sure you go check it out when they open up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit. My boy Dion Howell, you know, he used to go by the name of Avion as a rapper out here. He actually turned into a wrestler, and then like he started doing like video work and stuff like that for Jacob Fatu and some of these other people. He actually got access, and he's working with or, you know, as a part of some facet of the WWE where he's filming stuff for him and shit like that. And I'm putting his shit out on my page. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying, yo, so proud of my little bro for doing the, you know, getting in with the WWE and shit like that. Like cross promote, man. If that's your people, if you know that this is gonna possibly help them get even one more follower or one more customer or 10 or 15 more, why try to like keep them a secret? You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
It don't make sense to me.
And especially like, because I know you know, like from the way like I relate to you, like right here is the way I feel, you know. How many times have you been probably hit up like, man, you got so much talent. I can't believe you're not blown up and everything. It's like, how come you don't share my shit though? Kind of stuff, you know.
That kind of
But
right.
they've shared other people's songs.
Exactly. You know, there'll be somebody shouting out happy birthday to Janet Jackson, but don't know her, right?
Yeah.
Like, but they won't take the time to be like, yo.
What about Qron? What about Qron?
Yeah, right. Like, even though you think I'm dope, you're gonna try to like post about the celebrity.
Oh yeah, that's my friend. That's my friend. But yeah, Janet Jackson. Oh yeah.
Show a little bit of love, boy. Like, come on, man. Like, people got
hurt. It doesn't. Yeah.
It is what it is. But you know what I learned too? Strangers have kept me going. Strangers lifted me up when my own people let me down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not doing it for the people that I know anymore. I'm doing it for the strangers out there who are gonna gravitate towards my music. And that's what happened in my first, in my early on in my career. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people that are still stuck with me and that are still on board with me.
Yeah.
Throughout the years, those are the types of people I want to keep. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out to make more of those. So put your product out there. The people that you may want to care may not give two fucking shits. They might even watch your shit, like your shit, but not like your shit, not comment your shit. They might not buy your shit. But you know what? Find those that do. Find your audience. There's an audience for everybody.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say on that. You know what I'm saying?
That's real talk, man. No, that's what's up, man. Because that's what we try and bring on our show right here. You know, as rappers right there, we've been through it right there. And that's what we support on that, man. We want to get your name out there. We ain't holding back on.
I'm fucking drinking a protein shake right now because my fucking the way that my diet is, I gotta every 2 or 3 hours I gotta be consuming some sort of protein and shit like that. So, but yeah, no, exactly. Fucking support, man. Put on for your boys, your friends. Hopefully they reciprocate the favor if you're in the game too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if not. I don't get mad if somebody, like say for instance, I posted about my boy's new album or some shit and he didn't post about mine. I used to take that offensively at one point. It didn't stick with me, but I don't care anymore. Just do things, out of your
do it for the right. Yeah, like you feel right to yourself. It's like, whatever. Yeah. I feel yeah.
I drink about maybe 2 or 3 fucking protein shakes a day, 30 grams of protein each. Protein is absolutely vital when you're trying to lose weight and build muscle for anybody that cares.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, no, I mean, so that's kind of gonna be like some of the things you're gonna talk about on your podcast, right? I mean, that's what's gonna stay. That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's cool. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we hope you had a good time. Like, we hope you, hope you had fun with us.
I was just, we just chatting like we friends, you know what I'm saying? Like we would outside of, your shit like that. It's been a minute since I chopped it with Jay, but yeah, it's love, man. That's the type of people that I, like I was just talking about how they came in contact with me and Jay Gutta and his people been fans of mine and vice versa for so many fucking years throughout the whole the last 14 15 years, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
I've been off of socials for like 5 6 or 7 years, man. But in that time, like I said, I grew. I became a better person, and I'm just happy that people like Jay are still around, that still follow and still support the movement and shit like that, to where he's been trying to get me on and we finally made it happen. And just because we finally made it happen once don't mean it can't happen twice. So whenever y'all want me,
I was gonna say, a pleasure meeting you myself, and like if we be able to get you back, because I'm just saying,
Jay know me, man. I'm one of the most fucking humble, down to earth. Like, yeah, bro. I'm not difficult to work.
No, Gutta told me about about you and stuff, and
yeah, and if it's my people, man, I'll break my back to try to make it happen. Whatever it takes, man. So what y'all got going on though? You still doing that little deal with Kxng Radio? That's ooh, oh, the boss. The boss. Haven't met,
The
haven't
boss.
met.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Yeah.
the closest that I got to
Personally, I got to
Eminem.
shout out somebody who got us a lot of likes and a lot of views. Or I got to shout out Talib Kweli. So
Oh, okay. What happened? Was he
yeah,
on the
well,
show?
and in a weird way, that's another story. But yeah, it's like
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Okay, all
it
right.
was a war. It was a war, but it got us a lot of views. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you if you want to see it. It was like we had kind of a semi beef, but it got us more likes, and yeah, it was no disrespect to him.
That way, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes. Interesting.
yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
yeah.
It's funny you mentioned it because Talib, it's
Yeah,
funny.
if you've ever heard about that historically, because I mean, you're a lyricist.
Mhm.
I take that definitely from the people you mentioned. It's like you like lyrics, so
Oh
that's
yeah,
dope.
bro.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yep. And
What's funny is sometimes negative publicity. I mean, what did they say? Any publicity is good publicity, right?
it's good for this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And from what we heard, it was like it was a war. We'll get into that another time, or like I'll talk to you after the show. If we down like chapter.
Let me know, man. I'm curious about that because
Yeah, yeah. It was good. It was very interesting. Like Gutta's laughing right now. It was like, yeah.
I've
I
seen
mean,
him.
especially with me in particular, because yeah,
Yeah, that's funny,
Mr.
man.
Fury. Yeah,
Yeah, I got some stories too, man. A lot of shit that
yeah,
I don't want to speak about on air, shit like that. But there's some
yeah.
things you can speak about. Um, I was gonna say the closest I got to M was uh King Crooked hosting my project, because he was on
Oh,
Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse was signed to Shady Records. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And to this day, King Crooked and Eminem are good friends, and
Oh,
they
that's
do
dope.
shit like that. They do records together. And
Yeah.
I one time after I dropped that mixtape, Crooked Eye was in Vegas at a convention where it was centered around like vape companies and stuff like that. So he was out there doing a little promo for one of the vape companies, and he invited me out there. We put together a little cipher and shit like that. And at that time, at the Sands Expo, I was walking with Crook after the event, and I said to him, I just kind of brought up like, "Hey, bro, I've always, of course, just like anybody else, man, had a dream of meeting my idol, Eminem. So if you can some way facilitate that one day, that'd be amazing." You know what I'm saying? He says, "Well, what I can tell you, bro, is this. He's heard your music before." And I said, "Wait, what? What do you mean he's heard my music? Fuck Eminem?" He goes, "What do you mean, bro? I fucking hosted your project. You had
Yes.
me host your mixtape, and I did business with you. And that's a cosign. So basically, like, M be checking on everything that his artists do. And if
That's
I'm
dope.
doing if I'm doing a project with you, you best believe he heard it." And I was like, "Word." So what did he say? He goes, "What I can tell you is this: just keep doing what you do, and it'll happen one day." My
Yeah.
dumbass goes, I let personal shit get in the way, and that kind of brought me down. You know what I'm saying? In my mental
Gotcha.
space, right after the tour, after that meeting with Crooked, um, you would think that the trajectory that I was on was just going to be up. My stock was going up, and it was. I just kind of fucked up my own momentum, is what it is, and I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm man enough to
Yeah.
admit that. But baby, the comeback is going to be nice. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And
No.
this is all part of that comeback. You feel me?
Yes. No. No. We look forward to having you back on, man. Yeah. Mhm.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, yeah. I know y'all had a lot of major cats in the business on your show. I know y'all did stuff with like Cuban Link. Who else y'all had on here? Some notables.
The DOC was like my most starstruck.
The Doc?
DOC.
Oh, shit, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Your brother, peace, yeah. Oh, Mr. Circle. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Peace.
and of all people, get this. Okay, respect here, but we had Benzino. We've had Benzino.
I met Benzino. I've actually met
Yeah, well,
Benzino at
we
that same
discussed
show.
some things. Yeah, we discussed things. So if you see
Yeah,
it, you'll see we didn't just like
I
let it
gotta go
fly.
look
Yeah.
for that shit then. I gotta go look for that shit. Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
That
Yeah, and
gotta
you'll
be
see
in
we didn't just like go, oh, it's Benzino.
the
No, yeah. We had people request.
yeah. Blatonio was like, yeah, there was some shit discussed.
There was some.
Yeah.
There was. Actually, I was the referee. I'm just gonna say I was the referee. That's all I'm gonna say. I was the referee.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. I'm rock with us. Yeah, regular.
That's what's up, man. I love that. I love hearing that you got like a lot of major cats on here. That just shows me that y'all doing a lot of good things, you know what I'm saying? And if you getting seen by like Complex and the shades and everything, man, y'all on the right track.
Appreciate that right back. We appreciate that right back though.
I hope y'all I wish y'all nothing but the best, man. I hope y'all make
Likewise.
y'all accomplish everything that you ever wanted to in the podcast game because yeah, like I was just talking about Joe Budden, right? Joe Budden
Yeah.
went from like really not his music was out there. He's an amazing rapper, but he never made the kind of money that he did. But when he went to podcasting, now he's making upwards of $20 million a year. I don't know if you seen that article recently.
Yeah.
$20 million a year. And that's of course thanks to like Patreon subscriptions and shit like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Joe Budden.
It's just like my good friend Talib Kweli. Also, we'll talk about that. But Talib Kweli, we can admit for a while he was doing pretty good with his. But the People's Party. Oh, I mean, party. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Drink champ. Oh, word. That's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope.
No, it's crazy. We heard him talking in the background. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. Man, the industry is crazy.
Now you in trouble.
The industry is, I swear.
No. It is. Yeah. And there's too many podcasts that do that, like to try and put people to war that shouldn't be at war. That's what we're trying to avoid is our main thing. Like with our podcast.
Y'all might be involved in, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just try to keep my nose clean, man. Even with the music, like a lot of people try to bring drama your way. Part of your job is to try to deflect that shit and block out the noise and stay focused, you know what I'm saying? That's the best way to move and maneuver.
Cool.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what it is, right? Controversy sells, and that's just what it is. Like,
Yeah. It does. But like I say on the beginning, it's like we don't do no Adam stuff. We don't do no Vlad stuff. We just
no Adam
talk
22
it, talk
Vlad.
it,
Dang.
Yeah, don't
Man.
do no Vlad stuff. We don't do no Adam. Adam 22. Yeah.
No Adam 22s, man. That shit was
Yeah, man. Nah. I
Nah.
only checked Cuban the one time. I only checked Cuban one time when I said, "Hey, don't cuss on our fucking show." Look on his face though, like this could go left. This could go left really quick, and I'm like, no. Oh man, sorry. He goes, shit. Oh man, I didn't know if I can cuss on here, and I was like, no, don't fucking cuss on our show. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, shit.
Yeah,
It was
man.
really chopping it up for you. Oh, damn, it's been 2 hours already, bro. Holy fuck. I didn't even realize that. You see, we was just having a good old time, and then the next thing you know,
you must really hate us. You must really hate us. Yeah.
That's right. Y'all fuck with Sloan. Yeah. 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 The best podcasts are often the ones that, yeah, you talk about the topics that you had previously lined up, but at the same time, be fluid with it. Like just have a conversation. It don't have to be,
Yeah.
Just be real. Yeah. And I like the attitude that y'all got. Like y'all some real solid cats, man. And
Appreciate that, man.
Whenever you wanted me to fucking make it out there to 313, man, just let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, and I'll be out there too. Then I'll make it a point to come out there too, man.
Oh yeah,
definitely gotta send me like where I can hook up with you on Facebook and stuff, man. No.
Yeah. What happened to our boy BK? He's still there? Shit, he was spitting a lot of that wrestling knowledge on me. I was like, oh shit, there you go.
Man, he's the historian. Like definitely, he's got. I got some history, but he got some historian info.
Maybe you can join me along for the wrestling podcast, my G.
Yeah,
that'd be dope. But all right, man. If there's anything else y'all want from me before I head on out, let me know.
Okay,
man.
the hardest part of the thing, and I want to do the disclaimer real quick that we hate to do because you don't want to forget about nobody. Do you have any shout outs? But I want to tell everybody he didn't, there's too many to mention. So
shit, there really is. Off the bat, I dropped a lot of names already, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't nobody I really want to shout out except for just everybody that's still with me, you know what I'm saying? Because at this point in my life, that's what you learn. That's what you learn to value the most. The people because when you're younger and when you're coming up in the game, your circle is huge, right? Or it's in your best interest to have a huge circle, a huge network. But as you progress in the game, you realize that you just can't keep everybody in that circle. You know what I'm saying? And eventually you have to tighten that circle up. Otherwise, you'll lose focus, you'll lose touch of yourself, and you'll probably just let these people kind of bring you down, because when you have so many people speaking in your ear, especially negatively, you got to learn to fucking just keep it simple, man. So nowadays my circle very small, and so for the people that are still following, that are genuinely interested in what I do, that are gonna be there for the long run, thank you. That's who I want to shout out. You know what I'm saying? All my people that are still with me, just like you, Jay. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. No, definitely. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Salute, homie. Yeah.
All right,
nice
man.
to meet
So
you. Yeah.
Everybody that's been on here live, I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you, Jay. Appreciate you, Blatonio, and appreciate you, BKX. Yeah, man, we'll do it again one day. All right.
Yeah, and definitely, So if you get a friend request from me, you already know it's same name, Blatonio Todd, man.
Yes, sir. All right, peace.
Yeah. Peace. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, what up,
man? It's your boy Crooked Eye. Circle of bosses, y'all know what it is, man. COB, 1/4 of the slaughter. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm here to introduce y'all to Qron. Hands down, one of the illest Pakistani rapper, hailing straight out of Hawaii, man. That's right, I said Hawaii. Don't get it twisted, though. They got a lot of talent down there. And this dude, he been grinding for over 10 years. Trying to bring y'all that much deserved attention out there on them islands, you feel me? With that being said, I present to you the Chronicles, mixtape volume 2, Inner Paradise Ugly, co-starring Jick Jones, man, let's go! Shit. I hope you're ready for it. Shit, check it. Qron, baby, level productions. Yeah. I got haters on my back, but even Jesus Christ had them. Yeah. I'm the apple Eve, eating the garden, believe Adam. What? If God could walk a mile in my shoes, would he fathom? If he seen how people treated me, really would he stab them? Okay. Should I turn the other cheek, let him slap me on both sides? Just a mere thought strikes me, it's corny like bow ties. What? Embed my image, memory stole me through both eyes. Yeah. Women tell me you be totally different than most guys. Many can't determine my race, really it's okay though. Your Fisher Price nursery rhymes is all Play-Doh. I'm a T1 line compared to you small cables. Qron is the name I presented to all labels. I don't buy the stories they selling, really it's all fables. Don't got a leg to stand on like tables that aren't stable. Remain my brother's keeper like Kxng, they not able. Disappear, have me go with the wind like man, I don't care who you are, you gotta respect my art. I told them right from the start, like a kick in the jaw. I hope you're ready for war. I hope you're ready for war. I hope you're ready for war. I've lived too long in the dark, but with that I'm ready to part. My mind is very bizarre, you will never get very far. I hope I'm ready for war. I hope you're ready for war. Do y'all approaches that question my methods and every motive? Ever stop and take notice of how this poet's different approaches? About to make him the focus from coast to coast to the slopes of the Pocono. He the dopest, ferocious and braggadocious. He closest to the goal while these gophers are fucking hopeless. Hocus pocus, they bogus, knowing they'll never blow like the hoes they was trying to roll with. Dare you roaches to quote this? These loafers off in the note, I'm ahead of their head coaches. I wrote this for you jokers who wrote the tales of a coat which you never wanted to wear it at. No intentions of toting, precocious in my devotions. Notion is so atrocious. End result it is cold. My soul it remains soulless. Impose upon my property like a lot that encroaches. Didn't wanna expose this, but ready set I'ma go, bitch. Poses older than Moses with flows that no one endorses. Needing to cease, repeatedly beating the man, I don't care who you are. You gotta respect my art. I told them right from the start, like a kick in the jaw. I hope you're ready for war. I hope you're ready for war. I've lived too long in the dark, and with that I'm ready to part. My mind is very bizarre, you will never get very far. I hope I'm ready for war.